Once upon a time, I used to think that upgrading was just a part of adulting. So you get a raise and you automatically upgrade your car, or you move into a nicer place and think that you have to upgrade your furniture. And it's a trap that a lot of people fall into. They start earning more, and suddenly their older phone, their basic coffee maker, or their 5-year couch starts to feel beneath them. And I used to get caught in that trap too. But now I pause, I think, and in most cases, I don't upgrade. First of all, my life isn't automatically better just because my stuff is newer. And that was the biggest mindset shift for me. I used to think a newer version of something would somehow make me more productive or more stylish or more together. But the truth is, the new electronics still needed charging, the new couch still got worn cushions, and none of these really changed my habits or routines. It just made my bank account smaller. And once I realized that, I stopped chasing upgrades just for the sake of it, because the older versions of my things still worked. And if they were doing what I needed them to do, that was good enough. I also realized that upgrading just because I can usually steals from the things I actually care about. When you get into this habit of upgrading things that you don't really need, it can start to feel as if your money just disappears and you have nothing to really show for it. But when you choose not to upgrade, it stays available, which means that you can then reroute that money toward things that you do care about. And for me, that looks like being able to travel, saving, buying back time by outsourcing a task, or being able to take time off work. The ability to delay gratification, even when I can technically afford to do something, it gives me options, it gives me breathing room. And when you think about it, that kind of peace can be worth way more than a new item that might be old news in 6 months. So now I upgrade when I have a reason to and not a feeling. And I don't make silly rules like never upgrade, because in all honesty, that's not very realistic, nor is it fair to ourselves. But what I will do is ask myself better questions before doing it. For example, is this item solving a problem? What's wrong with what I already have? Can I actually feel the difference in my daily life, or do I just think I will? And is this just boredom disguised as a purchase? Now, if I've used something to the point where it's become completely useless and unreliable, and I know that it's something that I will continue to use in the future, then of course I'm gonna get a new one. But if it's working just fine and I'm just craving novelty, again, I'll take a step back, I'll take a moment, and I might throw it on a wish list and revisit it later. And from here, I usually realize that there is power in not needing the latest anything. If you're in an environment that says your life should always be improving, upgrading, and becoming more luxe, choosing to stay the same on purpose might feel radical to some people, but it can also be extremely peaceful. I'm not chasing the next best thing. I'm not basing my self-worth on the aesthetics of my space. Now, yes, I am allowed to enjoy things, obviously, but I also remind myself that contentment isn't something you buy, it's something you build. And when I don't upgrade, I'm practicing gratitude and I'm saying this is enough for now. And finally, I've learned that simplicity creates stability, which is what I'm really after. The more I say no to unnecessary upgrades, the more I realize that I'm building something much deeper underneath, which is self-discipline. I'm not acting out of impulse. I'm not letting marketing decide what I should buy. I'm intentional, and being okay with what I have has given me more financial freedom. So no, I don't upgrade just because I can. I do it when it's necessary, when it makes sense, and when it's intentional. And that small decision, repeated over and over again, is one of the biggest reasons I feel so in control of my money today.